Hey everybody, what is up? It is Apache Ace 101. Today, I have something a little bit different for you guys. I've been playing Black Ops 2 for about the past month now, and I've actually been enjoying it quite a lot. The Honey Badger build I've been grinding out for the past month has also turned out to be really good. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I decided to do a little bit of live commentary over this match. So let's get started. So to start it off, this is the Honey Badger build. I'll quickly go over it really fast. It is an M27. Obviously, grinding out the gold camo took a very long time. I'm probably not going to go for diamond. I don't really like diamond that much, but gold makes it look special with the black and the gold. I really like that. So it's an M27 with fast mags, FMJ, and suppressor. So it's not really a Honey Badger quote unquote, but from this angle, it kind of looks like one. Obviously, when you pick it up on the ground, you will clearly see there's a barrel with a suppressor on the end, but the effect is still the same. So let's get started. So the main thing on Nuketown for me is being mobile. So you'll see I am hauling ass to get to the side. There's an enemy right there. So you'll quickly see, as I realize he's there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put everything on him. As you can see, that the M27 barely has any recoil with this loadout. That's another reason I really enjoy it. You can clearly see, when I slow it down a little bit, the shots stay pretty level. And then when I go over to this target, very level as well. So no optic is really needed when you have this type of loadout. However, you will need to get a little bit used to keeping a tight grouping. The M27 does it on its own, but you need to stay fixed on the target's body, chest, etc. to obviously get that good hit in. Done. So I got outclassed there. It was close range. He had an MP7. So I died, but I come back and we proceed to shred some more. I got shock charged from somewhere. I don't know what I died from there, actually. It didn't really show me in the kill feed, so oh well. But I didn't swap over to him fast enough, so that was my bad. Another thing I like about this loadout, because it has FMJ, I can wallbang people pretty easily. Obviously, not having millimeter scanner is a problem, but since it's a Nuketown and you generally know where campers will hide behind the fences, up top in 2 stories, behind cars, what have you, through the thin walls of garages, it's very easy to find them. So you can see I hit him pretty fast.
Confirmed. I've got you.
Now this is one thing I also like about the M27. You can see there on the left by the door, by garage, that guy's coming out with his sniper rifle. So you'll see I quickly swap over. Now watch, there's 3 enemies right there. So I got 1, 2, quickly try and follow the last, there's 3. That's why I like the M27. I don't have Scavenger at the moment. I'm currently grinding that out. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's really quickly coming up. I unlock it at level 44. I'm 42 right now. Prestige 1, level 42. That's the problem. I have to unlock it again. But, oh well, not the end of the world. Normal mags works quite well. I just have to be a little quicker with the reload and be very accurate with my shots, which isn't a problem. But as you can see here, the suppressor makes it pretty accurate. It's silent too. It's invisible on the radar, and I love it. So on big maps like Standoff, whatever, or Turbine, it's also really good. The recoil will get a little iffy at long ranges, but it is quickly becoming my favorite loadout. I love it. Just so I can stay quiet, I can run around easily. It's very accurate. It's very versatile. I love it. So let's keep going. So I reload. You can see over here, I go into their spawn. I get 1. Right here, the aim assist kind of screws me over. I thought he was going to keep going into my line of fire and I could get a headshot. Well, the aim assist kind of screwed me over and it went outside of his little box. So I died from that, but oh well, what are you going to do?
Friendly UAV inbound.
Notice how on the radar you'll see there's a dot, so that means there's someone up top in 2-story. There's probably someone hiding right around the corner next to him in the upper part of it, or in the garage. And there's someone coming around the garage. So keeping an eye on the radar also really helps. Obviously, don't stare at it. Don't be one of those people and ignore everyone in front of you, but casually glance at it from time to time, especially when you're going into an area where you hear a lot of gunfire, explosions, etc. Make sure you just keep an eye on that.
Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
So I called in the UAV. I was hoping it could do a little bit more, but obviously there's going to be one person who just has to shoot down score streaks and be that one person. So here I was just wanting to be an idiot and try and knife some people, knife some noobs, because I could tell I was in a newbie lobby, as you can see. I was trying to knife some kids coming upstairs to camp in 2-story, but it didn't really work out that way in the end. So ignore this whole part. I'll speed it up a little bit. This guy was pretty dumb, though. Came running super fast right about here. Yep, there he goes. Just totally ran past me, didn't even look. I don't think he was really caring. But as you can see, I quickly realized, yeah, they're not really going to be coming up here. So I quickly follow one of them, put a burst on him. I had issues tracking that kid with a knife. For some odd reason, I had my, what is my sensitivity at right now? Actually, that's a good question. It is at 4. Yeah, that's why. Because I wanted to keep more accurate shots with the M27, with the Honey Badger, my knifing speed was a little slow, so oh well. But it doesn't matter, still got him. Another guy came tearing upstairs and ran past me. I quickly took him out as well. And that's when I decided, you know what? Spawns are going to flip soon. Not a good idea. Took out him. Took out him.
UAV on standby.
And then I got dropped just because I had to reload. Besides Scar H, I can't really do much about that.
Friendly UAV inbound.
That guy also, same guy with the Scar H, he out DPS'd me. Because the Scar H has much higher damage than the M27, especially because I have Suppressor and FMJ, it's really a balancing battle with my attachments, but his Scar H, I don't even know what he had, actually. Let me see really fast. Can I see? I don't think I can. I can do that really fast. Hang on. Where was he? He saw me. What? Let's see. What does he have? Well, he has, looks to be gold and diamond. I can't tell if he has fast mags, extended mags. No optic. Can I, whoops. Nope. I don't want to do that. Ah! How do I do this? He saw me. How do I do this? There we go. Let's see. What is he running? Quick draw and stock. Okay, so he doesn't have FMJ, so that means right off the bat, his gun is probably way higher damage than mine with FMJ, which is derpy as hell. But that's the power of the Scar H. So let's get back to me. So I die because of him. Oh well, not the end of the world. Quickly go over here. I see he's over here on the radar. Missed that. We get him.
Dropped him. Confirmed.
Here I tried dolphin diving through the door so I couldn't get shot, but I got stuck. So that was on my on my head. That was my bad.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar's down.
I hadn't realized he had already been wall banged.
Inbound.
This is a fun part. So that kid tried to quickscope me. He failed.
Red neutralized. I've got you.
This is interesting. Just because I was trying to shoot through all of the stairs, it took a while to get him, but I did get him in the end.
Kill confirmed.
Reload. This is where it gets fun. 1, 2.
UAV on standby.
So I have 3 in the feed already. And then this guy comes out, and I get outclassed. Because he was using an M27, probably with FMJ, actually. Let me see. What was it? Joe 2 Dope. What is he using? He was just using an SMR. Let me see.
Move it.
FMJ suppressor, what the hell? Hold on. Is he using the same gun I am?
Move it. Kill confirmed. EKIA.
I don't know if he has fast mags or not, but...
Dropped it.
Okay, I just want to see if he has fast mags.
Shot out. Sniper.
So he's the prick who put the Guardian down. No, he doesn't have fast mags. Okay, But he is copying my loadout with the FMJ and suppressor and the camo, actually. But he doesn't have fast mags. That kind of screws you over in some situations, but not the end of the world. Anyway, let me rewind a little bit. So obviously, I get out DPS'd.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Enemy with weapon.
I didn't realize that the spawns had flipped. This part, I love. So you can see the snipers all the way over there. I'm going to slowly fast forward. You guys are going to be able to see how precise the M27 is, actually.
Almost complete.
This is me with long range, no optic, just trying to go for it. And honestly, I was pretty sloppy there, but you can definitely tell. It has very minimal recoil.
And keep up the pressure seals.
Anyway, you get the idea. Quickly took him out. I noticed that there's a Guardian there right now, so I quickly go, yeah, know what? Not going that way. Take out the B-23. Take him out. I would have gotten the drop. I should have swapped weapons here. That's something I should have done, but I didn't. I thought I could get the drop on the LMG guy sitting at the back of the map. What I didn't realize is that shock charge right there by the guy I just killed was going to screw me over. So, oops. So as you can see, I get murdered because of said shock charge. Funny part is, spawns just flipped. He gets murdered by my teammate. But I quickly realized that the LMG guy is still sitting back here. He hasn't realized that the spawns have flipped, and he's trying to reload.
I'm out.
Rip. Again, minimal recoil, and take the second person out.
Care package inbound.
Sniper!
UAV inbound.
Spawns flipped again.
I'm out. Mover!
And that is the victory. So 25-9, obviously not the best, but quite good. It's an amazing weapon, honestly. The one thing I will say that I really need to work on is, out of habit, you probably saw right here. Let me figure it out. Right here. You see, I quickly try and snipe down that guy. Out of force of habit, whenever I used to use bouncing betties, or my teammates would throw down bouncing betties, so many people were running flak jacket that it would not have any effect, so I would quickly pull out the pistol and burst them. So that's a force of habit. I really need to break that, because a lot of people now just don't pay attention, or they don't know how to crouch. They don't have the reaction to hit B and crouch. So I can probably start fading that out slowly, but that's a little habit I picked up.
I'm out. Mover!
So obviously, the Honey Badger loadout in itself is actually really good. I love it. It's probably my favorite. I honestly really enjoy it. It has some weaknesses. For example, wall banging, wall babying. I'm tired. Wall banging campers. I have to know exactly where they're gonna be. So I have to look at the mini map. I have to look at where my teammates have died because I don't have millimeter scanner. But on here, I'll show you. A good example of this is if I go to free camera. Free roam. Okay. For example, if I fly across the map over here, two awesome places to wallbang is right here through this wall. You can shoot through this wall or this wall right here and nail people out here in the spawn area. The problem with that is you need something that can either A, provide you stable recoil. The M27 can do stable, but after a while it'll start jumping around a little bit. So you want something like the Scar H, the FAL, maybe an LMG like the LSAT with a foregrip or something, maybe crouching. But as you can see here, that wall provides an awesome gap. As I was playing Black Ops with a couple of friends a couple days ago, you could sit up here and you could easily pour death. I don't know about in this version. I don't know about Black Ops 2 because this part right here is there. But in Black Ops, you can nail all of these guys in the spawn. It's hilarious. You can pistol them too, which is really derpy. Another place to nail is right through this wall. You can hit people coming across. Another place you can try and hit people that I don't really recommend is you can try and nail them right here. Sometimes campers will be crouching right by this couch trying to get people as they come in, or trying to reload, whatever. If you know that someone's hiding over here, it could either A, toss a nade in, B, you could try and wallbang them, but that's another place you can try and wallbang. Obviously, 2 stories, everyone knows them. Just break the window. You can try and wallbang people through here. People can be crouching. That's the other problem. They can be crouching way underneath. So it's really up to you. But the M27 is a very versatile weapon. I love it. It's honestly one of my favorite weapons in the game. The M27, basically, it functions as a, not DMR, but a mix between a marksman rifle and an assault rifle. I like it. It's stable. With the hybrid optic, I like running 2 loadouts. The Honey Badger is one, and then the I call it the DMR M27, because the M27 infantry assault rifle, the IAR, that's what it's really called. I run it as a DMR, which is hybrid optic, usually a foregrip just to keep it stable, and then either stock or fast mags. Because when I have the longer range optic on, that means on maps like Turbine, I can crouch down really quickly and get really good shots on snipers across the map. That's how powerful this gun is. The problem with it is you just have to constantly be aiming for the upper chest and head, because if you go for hip shots or like chest down, it's going to be a hit marker. But besides that, guys, thank you so much. I thought you guys would want to see it. The other the perks I'm running for this: Blind Eye, Toughness, and Extreme Conditioning. Again, I am going to be getting Scavenger very soon, so I might swap out Toughness or my pistol. We'll have to see, because I am running a B23. We'll have to see. Well, honestly, I have to see. Scavenger is a must-have for this loadout, in my opinion, but I'll have to figure out what needs to go in order to make that happen. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace.